war that matters. And it is here.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're back for another reaction video. This one is for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 4, and I'm not sure what it's called because I couldn't find it on IMDb, and so I'm just gonna call it Untitled. I wasn't gonna watch it right away because I look like shit, and I'm a little bit tired because I had a night shift, and you can see some spots on my face, you know, it's because of tiredness. But I was like, fuck, I just need to watch it. I just need to friggin' watch this one. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And if you want to see the full reaction to this see, there I'm going again already, the tiredness. If you want to see the full reaction to this for this video, then go to Patreon. Link in the description down below, and we'll be explained over there. And if you want to go to the reaction right away, skip down to the time mark that's under my face, and you will skip this talk about last episode, because I promised some people, a couple of good subscribers, good acquaintances from YouTube, that I would do a little after review from the last episode, because I was a little overwhelmed and shocked after watching the last episode that I was not really able to put something up as a review. So I wrote some things down on a note, because I have been watching a lot of other reactions to that episode for like 20 or 25 other reactions. So I've seen it a couple times. I've watched the episode myself 2 times over again. So I think I might know what happened. As well as that I got to appreciate the episode more and more. Basically because when I watched it myself, I put up the brightness of the video. I made it higher, and I was much more able to watch what was going on. And I got some small complaints about the last episode. For example, that it was really dark. The night was too dark. And probably also full of terrors, but it was too dark. And if I knew that before I was gonna watch it, then I might have been able to do something about it before I got to watch it. And but shit happens, you know. So I watched myself afterwards with good brightness, and the scenes that some of the scenes that they made were so incredibly good. Like for example, the Dance of Dragons. I mean, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've watched a lot of other reactors, but it kind of looked like they did not know about the Dance of Dragons of the Targaryens, where, well, they fought on their dragons in the sky, and of course this one did not really look like the Targaryen Dance of Dragons, because they didn't fight each other, but they fought the enemy, the Night King on Viserion. But it had a really Dance of Dragons vibe, which I really liked. And when you saw the moon shining in the sky, and the dragons came up above the clouds and dived down, was just amazing. It's just amazing to see how they did that, as well as the Night King being in the fire. Daenerys doing the Dracarys move with Drogon on the Night King, which did not work, by the way, which I was expecting a little bit already, but you never know till you try, right? There was an amazing shot, and a lot of other amazing shots. The Weirwood tree. What did I write more? The Melisandre putting up the fires of the Dothraki, riding on to the Whites and the White Walkers. Not knowing what they would ride into, but that was a really good cinematic. Melisandre, the fire in her eyes when she lit up the trenches. It's just an amazing shot. The view of the trebuchets, the catapults, was really nice, and so I really enjoyed those. I really enjoyed those little cinematic themes, and it made the episode so much better. And there were some more things that I wrote down. There was a different intro with the towels stopping at Winterfell, the torches going out in the Winterfell crypts. Maybe it similar to what the Dothraki had. Melisandre theme song that I at least missed it, and I think a lot of other reactors missed it as well. I think I heard it from another reactor that when Melisandre wrote in first time, the theme song came up, so we could have known it was Melisandre right away. And if you had your brightness up, which I had later on, you could see that it was Melisandre coming out of the dark, which was not able to watch with the brightness down. Missandei, I really liked the way she defended Dany. I didn't put it in my reaction because, like I said, it's really hard to put 10 minutes into a video, and I made 2 videos, but still was not able to put it in. And I really liked that, how she defended her queen, to be honest. I mean, Sansa was kind of a little bit of a bitch there to Tyrion, saying that the divided loyalties again, from her to Daenerys would be a problem. Missandei honestly saying that without Daenerys, you would not have won this shit. So you would all be dying. The touching moments between Tyrion and Sansa were really nice. Them holding hands in the crypts, being fucking scared and all. Tyrion running off with the dragonglass blade, trying to kill some walkers, was just really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Ghost, Jorah, all the deaths that were, all the deaths that happened. I mean, we saw Dolores die first, which he was defending. He was defending Dolores. He was defending Sam, who shouldn't have been on the battlefield at all. I mean, he killed some whites and he killed some White Walkers, or at least he just killed some whites. But because of that, Dolores had to defend him. He died, and I don't blame Sam though. But it would have been better if you would go to the crypts. We saw as well the little bear mom die, Lyanna, which I thought was fucked up. I mean, even though she was a smaller character, it really sucked that she had to go and die. But it was a really big David versus Goliath moment. She killed a giant on her way to death, and it was really nice to see that she at least got to kill a fucking white giant. So like I said, it was a really major David and Goliath move. I'm not sure if Dan and David was, and I don't know if it was their intention to do it like that, but I really got that vibe from it. We lost Viserion in the end. He died because the Night King died. The Night King died himself. I'm gonna come back on that later. We lost Beric saving Arya. I did not have much with Beric, so it didn't really matter to me that he died. But I'm glad that he was purposely set on his path to defend Arya so she could kill the Night King afterwards. Jorah died, which really sucks because I think we could really have used him in the next war that's going to come against the Lannisters. Because we can use all able men to do that. And there are a couple of things about these characters that died, I think. And it's not that I want more people to die, because, like I said, we need all able-bodied men to fight against Cersei. But in my opinion, they killed off smaller, except for Jorah, characters in that episode, which a lot of more could have possibly died. I mean, Jaime, Brienne, Tormund, they were all in the vanguard. Even Grey Worm, Ghost, he survived because I heard he was in the preview for this episode, so he survived. And I think a lot of people had a lot of plot armor. I think I can safely say that they had a lot of plot armor. And because there was a lot happening, and they sure could have died. But I'm glad they didn't in the end, because, like I said, they need all the able-bodied men to attack Cersei. Later on, I think it's not going to happen this episode already. I mean, it will be very fast. The Night King dying. Arya doing it was just fucking amazing. I didn't mind at all that she killed him. I heard that a lot of people mind that she killed him instead of Jon, because Jon maybe deserved to kill the Night King. And I'm not sure if it was deserved to kill the Night King, but at least I wanted to see them fight, because all the build up from all the stare downs that he had with Jon. I mean, in Hard Home, he had that stare down. I think even Beyond the Wall, he had a stare down with him. And later on, a couple of more stare downs with the Night King, which I think he, at least before the Night King rose the dead up, at least I wanted to see a fight between them. But it didn't happen. In my opinion, the Night King died really fast, even though we saw the battle with the dragons. He didn't do much except for the fight with the dragons. And they, like I said, they build him up so big since season 1. I mean, the White Walkers. It started off with the White Walkers in season 1, episode 1. So they have been around for a long, long time. And seeing them go actually so fast in one episode kind of sucked. In my opinion, I wish they had I wish they had the fall of the Night King and the White Walkers split up in 2 episodes, which the Battle of Winterfell was in 1, and the kill for the Night King was in the 2nd episode. Like that maybe Jon had to flee to the Greyjoys, which they didn't. Jorah said they could, or maybe they would fled to House Reed, and later on faced again the Night King. I mean, we had that teaser where they forced a new wall, which I thought that would maybe be a fight against the Night King again. In my opinion, I would have rather seen a dual part episode for the battle and the killing of the Night King. So, in my opinion, they could have easily done 7 or 8 episodes, and maybe even more, 10 episodes. I mean, that's another thing that a lot of people, and I actually also comply with, is that they really rush things. I mean, they cram a lot in a couple episodes. I mean, we saw it with the first 2 episodes, which people found slow, but I don't found them slow. I mean, give us like fucking 20 or 25 episodes of Game of Thrones. I don't mind. I watch them all. Even it was only 20 minutes of dialogue between Bran and Tyrion, because we also didn't know what they talk about. But I think they could have made easily more episodes, which sucks. But hey, I'm not the producers of this show, and I'm not the creator of the show, and I'm the writer of the show, so I should not be. What the hell? My cats are doing strange things. I should not be complaining, because we got 6 more episodes of Game of Thrones, and that's just great. You know, that's just awesome. Even though it sucks, it's just only 6 episodes. I'd rather have seen more. All these characters, I'm jumping from one point to another. I don't really have a plan for this review recap from the last episode, but knowing that all these characters survived, like Brienne, Tormund, Jaime, Jon, Sansa, everyone actually survived, means that knowing Game of Thrones, a couple of them will die. I mean, I still think the Hound's gonna die. I still think Brienne is gonna die, or Jaime, or they probably save the bigger characters for an episode 5 or episode 6, which probably will most likely be episode 9 and 10 of a normal season. So I think we will be devastated. We will get devastating things later on this season, because in my opinion, it won't never be that they ended up on a happy thing. Because, like I said a couple of times earlier on, I quoted Ramsay that if you thought this was going to be a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. So I don't think they're gonna go off with a cheesy ending without having a couple of people die. So meaning that they survive this time, they will gonna die later on, and I think we're gonna be devastated about that. Like, that's just how we that's just how we do it. Having it talk already 17 minutes, which is a very long recap of the last episode, in my opinion, because normally I don't talk that much. And I really want to watch the episode. It's already ready loading, and I'm gonna quit this recap, and I hope you liked it. And let's just go into this episode 4 of season 8, which I'm not sure what the title is, because it was not on IMDb or whatever, so I'm just gonna call it Untitled. And let's go. She's so fucking sad about it. I can understand. What did she whisper in her ear? Wow. Didn't Jon say goodbye to Theon? Holy shit. Ghost. Oh, he looks beat up. Look at him. He had all fucking lashes overall.
They were the shields that guarded the realms of men. And we shall never see their light again.
Quoting the Night's Watch quote. And that look that Sansa gave Jon was not a good look. At least they don't have the problems of feeding the men anymore. I haven't seen Jon wearing his Stark sigils anymore since he heard about not being a Stark or Snow, or actually being a Targaryen.
Have you seen Arya?
You can still smell the burning bodies, and that's where your head is at.
I just want to thank her.
I'm sure you do.
Look, it's not about that.
Of course it's about that, you twat. Why shouldn't it be? Dead are dead. You're not.
Oh man, the Hound always knows how to make you smile.
Who's Lord of Storm's End now?
I don't know, Your Grace.
Does anyone?
Is he gonna get lordship over Storm's End right now?
I think you should be Lord of Storm's End.
Wow. This went in the wrong direction than I thought.
That can't be, I'm a bastard.
No. You are Lord Gendry Baratheon of Storm's End, the lawful son of Robert Baratheon.
She just did that.
That is what I have made.
Wow. She just did that. Chills. Fucking chills. He's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna eat my chicken.
A fitting reward for a hero. And a Lord of Storm's End who will be forever loyal to
Uh-huh.
Lord of Light. We play his game from we fight his war and win. And then he fucks off. No sons, no blessings. Who knows what he wants?
Clever. Even better than the saddle I designed for you.
All those
Same as
callbacks.
the one Baron Targaryen built for his crippled nephew 120 years ago.
What?
I liked that one.
You know our history better than anyone.
Really?
That will be useful as Lord of Winterfell.
I'm not Lord of Winterfell.
He's
You're
the
only
fucking
surviving
3-eyed raven.
One son, Ned Stark.
To Arya Stark, the hero of Winterfell.
Wow, she acknowledged Arya. Joke, 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 joke. Now she looks happy though. And not anymore. God damn it.
You are an only child.
Oh, they're playing that game.
I told you I was. You didn't.
I did.
I surmised. James.
They're playing that drinking game like they did with Shay, Bronn, and
Because it's my
Bronn and Tyrion. Yeah.
Strong enough to befriend an enemy and get murdered for it. Most people get bloody murdered. They stay that way. Not this one.
He's drunk as fuck.
He climbed on a fucking dragon and fought. What kind of person climbs on a fucking dragon?
Well.
A madman or a king?
Oh, they were all ignoring her. Fucking Varys. She's gonna get fucking paranoid over this. And Varys is gonna fucking tweet in her ear. Ooh. Ooh. We hold him off.
This fucker comes off and takes her from her. Just takes her like that. I mean it, Clegane.
He's fucking talking to Clegane.
Don't touch me.
You can touch me. I'm not afraid of rock.
Maybe you should be. And you were broken in. And you were broken in rough.
He got what he deserved. I gave it to him.
Yes, she did, Queen.
Hounds.
Irony. Fucking irony.
King's little bird. None of it would have happened if you left King's Landing with me. No Littlefinger. No Ramsay. None of it.
But she wouldn't be here as she is now if she did.
Without Littlefinger and Ramsay and the rest.
Here we go.
I would have stayed a little bird all my life.
Yep. Wow!
Be my wife.
What?
Be the lady of Storm's End.
What? What? Is he gonna say yes?
You'll be a wonderful lord. And any lady would be lucky to have
Ah, that sucks for him. She's not
you.
gonna
I'm
say
not
yes.
lady.
Oh, they're gonna have sex.
What are you doing? Taking your shirt off.
There has to be a first time for everything, right? First time with another lady than his sister. Like I said, there has to be a first time for everything. Both of them, they're actually being divergent, or how you call that in English. I'm not sure. But Jamie hasn't been with another, and Brienne has never been with anyone.
I've never slept with anyone before.
Then you have to drink. Those are the rules.
I told you.
Wow. Or is it gonna be awkward? Oh boy.
I wish you'd never told me.
Yeah.
If I didn't know, I'd be happy right now.
He wished he'd never heard.
I'll refuse. You are my queen. I don't know what else I can say.
You can say nothing to anyone ever. Never tell them who you really are.
What?
Swear your brother and Samuel Tarly to secrecy until no one else. Or it will take on a life of its own and you won't be able to control it or what it does to people. No matter how many times you bend the knee. No matter what you swear.
She is legitimately scared.
Sansa will want to see me gone and you on the Iron Throne.
She won't.
She's not the girl he grew up with. Not after what she's seen. I've never begged for anything. But I'm begging you. Don't do this. Please.
We can't live together.
Oh boy. I can see, oh boy, this is foreshadowing.
I've just told you how.
The Golden Company has arrived in King's Landing, courtesy of the Great.
How does she fucking know?
Balance has grown.
How does she fucking know?
increasingly even.
The men we have left are exhausted. Many of them are wounded. They'll fight better if they have time to rest and recuperate.
True.
How long do you suggest?
Can't say for certain, not without talking to the officers.
I came north to fight alongside you, at great cost to my armies and myself. Now that the time has come to reciprocate, you want to postpone. The longer I leave my enemies alone, the stronger they become.
Oh, this is gonna get fucking
Northern
mad
forces
problems.
will honor their promises and their allegiance to the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, he just threw that in there.
What you command, we will obey.
We'd be corpses marching down to King's Landing.
I was the one that killed the Night King,
Her men gave their lives defending Winterfell.
and we will never forget them. That doesn't mean that I want to kneel to someone.
I swore myself and the North to her cause.
I respect that.
You respect it.
We needed her. We don't trust your queen.
I've never been a Stark.
Is
You are
he really gonna tell it?
just as much Ned Stark's child as any of us.
It's your choice.
Wow. Has he seen something? This is gonna go wrong.
What is it?
You should have. Oh no, John.
You have to swear it before I tell you.
How can I promise to keep a secret if I don't even know what it is?
Because we're family.
Swear.
This is gonna go wrong.
Tell them.
Why didn't we fucking see that?
So she's going to stay here with you.
There you are, fucking her.
Oh no!
A pair of tall blonde chaps.
Oh no!
You like looking in the mirror.
It's a Braun of the Blackwater. Where's your drink?